Alright, welcome back. This is question number 2. Calculate 2 1/3 minus 1 5/6. Alright, there are different methods you could use. Okay, first you could subtract the whole numbers and then subtract the fractions. Alright, take away these, but before you do that, check if this fraction is bigger, alright, than this. Okay, that makes it easier using that method. But just looking at this, we could say that 1/3 is less than 5/6. All right, so using the split method might not be the best. All right, so what thing you could quickly do is to convert this to improper fractions and then subtract. Okay, but if you think the other method is also best for you, please go ahead. All right, so let's convert this to improper fractions. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7/3. All right. And here we have 6 times 1, 6 plus 5, that's 11/6, right? So at this point, we can subtract, okay? Since we have 3 and 6, we could just take this to an equivalent fraction such that the denominator is 6, right? So that will be, for us to make this 6, we have to multiply by 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, and then 7 times 2 is 14 minus 11/6. Okay, so looking at this, 14 minus 11 is 3, right? So that would be 3/6. And if you reduce that, we know 3 can go in 6. So that will be 1/2, because 3 in 3 is 1 and 3 in 6 is 2. So the final answer to number 2 is half, right? 1/2. B, calculate the value of 2/3 plus 7/12, right? So we can also use our equivalent fraction method here. All right, so we do 2 times 4, 8, and then 3 times 4, 12. Okay, so now we have like fractions, we can just add the numerator, right? So 8 plus 7 is 15, right? And that over 12. Okay, so we have to break it down. What is the common factor there, or the highest common factor? They can divide 15 and also divide 12. That's 3, right? So 3 goes in 15 5 times, and 3 in 12 4 times. All right, so best we take our number to a mixed number. All right, so how many 4s are there in 5? 1, right? And remainder 1/4, and that's our final answer, 1¼ right? That's the answer for the second one. For C, we have to fill in the box to make the sum work. Okay, and here we have 7 times the box giving us this. Okay, so we have to reverse the operation, right? Okay, for you to if in case you don't know what to do, I always advise students to write the same sentence in plain language. Let's say something you know, a fact you know, like you know that 2 times 4 equals 8. And then you look at this and check. If I want to get this 4, what am I going to do with 2 and 8? So it means I'm going to divide 8 by 2. That will give me the 4, right? Okay, so you know that you're going to divide this by 7. So what we are going to do in essence is 4 2/3 divided by 7. You can write it as a fraction. Okay, so let's quickly take this to an improper fraction, and then we do a keep change flip. All right, so 3 times 4 is 12, right? And 12 plus 2 is 14, and that's over 3. We change the sign to times, and then we flip this fraction. It becomes 1/7. Okay, so from here, do we have anything downstairs that can divide anything upstairs? Right, so we have a common factor here, right? So 7 can go in 7 once and in 14 twice. Then we can multiply it out. 2 times 1 is 2, and then 3 times 1 is 3. So the answer is 2/3. All right, that is the answer. Okay, but remember what I told you about open sentences. Just write a fact, a number, fact, an equation that you know, and then use it to know what to do. All right, so this is question number 2. Like I've explained, I have videos on my channel that shows how to add, subtract, divide, multiply fraction with different methods. All right, you can do it to go over and check in the fraction playlist. Okay, and then use a method that is most comfortable for you. All right, but that will also ensure speed and accuracy. Thank you. See you in the next video for number 3. Bye.